Okay, now I'm gonna do something very interesting. I'm gonna give them the corner for free because I'm gonna take the high ground. As long as I kill the soldier, it's game. He's not gonna expect it. Yeah, there you go. I knew it! I don't know exactly. Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today's video is your weekly gameplay of how to get better at tank. Now, this is one of the very few series, I think I've never seen anybody does it on YouTube, so, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but anyways, this series on my channel is for the people who main tank and they want to just not only, obviously you will get better, but just think about how you think outside of the box and just do some crazy plays and go for outplay potentials and exploit enemy weaknesses and just think oh my god, sometimes I don't know how to speak, but in short, you're gonna learn advanced stuff. So because most of the time, for example, like in my DPS series, we're gonna keep it simple. But here we learn advanced stuff. Now, thank God we showed, because everybody bans D.Va. Rule number one when you play tank during the voting phase, always show that you're playing D.Va because you need a D.Va to be in your hero pool, because almost 90% of the time, if D.Va is not picked by your team, your team will ban D.Va, and D.Va is like the most banned character in the entire game, honestly. So we showed D.Va, so my team luckily did not ban D.Va, which is pretty good news, and because we're playing on Route 66, and Route 66 actually, especially the second point, is very great for D.Va. Now the first point is also a friendly D.Va, but third point definitely we're gonna switch off D.Va. But yeah, looking at the team comp wise, we hope that we don't get honestly any solid team comp. Maybe Mercy would be great, but I would definitely prefer an Honor and stuff like that. But anyways, we're gonna we're not gonna really I don't even know this guy. Wait, what? I don't know them. I'm not even from the UK. I don't even... Do they know me? I don't know them. They're 5-stack. They must have known, because I do have British friends, by the way, guys. So I think most of my friends are British, like from the community. Anyways, we have good news. We're going against Orisa, but I'm gonna show you guys how to diff these guys very easily. Now, I'm only gonna go D.Va here for now, because let me just see. Okay, yeah, this is D.Va friendly, I feel like, but we need to dance around them. We'll see. Ooh, okay. Not really sure what the enemy, I mean, my Mars. Okay, let me just die here real quick. We do have an Ana, so which is pretty good. Now, let me think about it. I want to just, should I? Is D.Va worth it here? Okay, you know what? Because we have an Ana, I'm gonna go Orisa because the enemy team is not playing high ground. No, we swapped the Ana. This is actually gonna be very interesting. Let me just ask my duo here to go. Okay, Zenyatta, I like this Zen. Alright, now this is gonna be good. All we gotta do is literally front line. We have an advantage because against a Hanzo, because the enemy team are not playing high ground. If the enemy team are not playing high ground, I'm not really gonna get a lot of value, and Zenyatta is gonna be nasty against Orisa, so that's why she went Zenyatta. She's actually one of the people that I helped get better at the game. I'm really proud of her, actually. Anyways, let's try to pressure the enemy team. Also, guys, a very good tip for you guys when you play on Orisa, don't play at Orisa. That was a very bad. Why would you do that? Like, I have the Mega right here to fall back to. I don't understand this guy. Okay, we know the Hanzo, the Orisa is coming back very soon. We can pressure this guy. He doesn't have his nade or his K. Very shit-talking me, and you don't even know how to land your ability, so kind of embarrassing. The Orisa does not have heals. We're definitely going to push her here. She's definitely going to get dominated. She's very low. There you go. That rhymed. Yeah, I'm not really sure why the enemy team is shit-talking me, but if you guys watch this video, you're actually one of my friends that is very now cool, and I will never forgive someone who gets toxic for no reason, because you guys know me, I'm against toxicity. Anyways, now we're good. I really like the fact that just to go Orisa, because we can't really go D.Va when the enemy team is just playing together. They're not playing high ground. Nobody's abusing high ground. So, and looking at our team comp, we don't have a pocket, so I think my DPSs are scared. I mean, well, at the beginning we didn't have Mercy because they would be scared to take on a DPS without a pocket, you know, because you get poked to death anyways. But keep in mind, because we don't have the heals, as much heals as they have, we cannot play as aggressive. We're playing poke, because we have a Zenyatta. We need to wait for the Zen's damage to come in, and then we're going to go in. Obviously, Kitsune fight, you're always going to retreat that. You're never going to push through that. But yeah, the enemy Orisa will play aggressive against me, but I cannot be aggressive against her. Now we're gonna go aggressive. Their abilities are out. The Zenyatta's damage is out. I mean, is coming in, and they have no fortify. We're gonna go in. I mean, we're gonna bait out Nano. I just wish if I get a little bit more healing because I know they're really in a big trouble. Discord is coming in. But I'm in some trouble here because I'm lacking a little bit of heals. Very bad play by this guy Loki. He's gonna force an ult by me, but I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna get somebody killed here, and even if I die, my spawn is right there. A little bit really that's actually very bad trends. I'm not gonna lie. Not only I'm not sure what happenend in the backline, but if the idea was to come to me, that was a bad trend because I was already like very isolated. But anyways, we got the Hanzo killed. We should have some sort of high noon control. I think my Cassidy wants to high noon from the high ground. Let's give him the high noon that he wants because the Orisa, knowing Orisa would push a Zen, pocketed Zen. So let me try to give this high ground to my Cass. So maybe he gets a free high noon. No fortify by this Orisa, so she's definitely dead. I mean, I don't know what she's doing. We're dominating, bruh. Over strike your opponent's abilities. I know I overextended there because we got a lot of abilities, and I knew that I'm gonna get a res off. So that over. Yeah, that overextension was very calculated because we saw the Orisa use her fortify, and I know that I can get a res off, so I know that my death will. Okay, I'm gonna just try to hold this one as much as possible. Yeah, okay. I just didn't want to get booped, so that's why I fortified early. Now we're gonna chill out a bit because we don't have a fortify. She wants to boop me off high ground, which she managed to succeed. Unfortunately, my team kind of, got outplayed there. Wait, this might be winnable. Hold up. I need to get high ground again. I'm not really sure why we did not back out there. Okay. There's an Ashe on high. Kind of annoying. Alright, we're gonna retreat here. Okay, nice. We got a pick. What if I should retreat to the Mega? We're okay. Actually, let me just get the... Okay, he has trance. There's no... I was gonna say, let me just help him get trance, but he has trance, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're getting poked, but it's okay. We're charging our heals. And now... Ooh, he's very low. Okay. We do have our ultimate. I want to just move around here so they can come back and respect me. Nade are out. A lot of abilities are out, actually. Nana are out. I'm going to fortify her. She's going to ult me, but it doesn't really matter. Like, that was a very bad ult by her. That's 2 ultimates wasted. And now we'll just get the... Yeah, I was going to say, get the Kitsune out, and then we're going to go in after that. So now we're going to... Okay, that's a good bob. We just track Suzu, and then we go in hard. Like, very, very hard. Yeah. This... As you guys can see, I know how to play the Orisa matchup very well. I mean, shit-talking very early and then getting dominated by the very one person that you called the worst person, the worst tank in an entire country, which is absolutely diabolical. That's kind of crazy. So, but yeah, as you guys can see, biggest tip that I can give you if you want to play an Orisa, key points here that I would like to highlight is when you go against an Orisa, always know your playstyle. For example, I'm going against an Ana, Hanzo, Ashe, so I'm gonna get poked to death. I cannot play aggressive. I just need to pick my fights. How do I do that? By not frontlining the Orisa, but by isolating targets and just literally, like, instead of playing Orisa as a tank, players like literally the biggest 1v1er with like a tank HP. Literally, you just 1v1 people. As you guys can see, like, I'm not really tanking. I'm just taking isolating target. Okay, that's a Susa, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'm like literally taking position. Keep in mind, I'm literally living on Mercy Zen heals. Like literally, I'm avoiding as much damage as possible, and I'm just taking my fights. So, and look, they cannot withstand another Suzu's out. So now I'm gonna overextend on the enemy team, knowing there's an Ashe in the back line because we spotted her. So she's gonna die here. There's no way she's gonna survive. So we spotted her. So now she's gonna get dominated. A little bit late on my reaction time because I wanted to fortify the boot, but you know it's okay. But yeah, we should be able to get something out because they cannot withstand. I'm not really sure what the Orisa might have died because I didn't really pay attention. I can't only boop the Orisa, unfortunately. If there's anybody. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. Okay, yeah, I don't have trance yet. Yeah, I'm dead here. Unless this Mercy whips out a nasty res, but yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. That was a very, very unlucky interaction. The Mercy can actually switch with Valkyrie. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's a bad death, though. Hang on. Mercy can Valkyrie touch. Mercy, you can Valkyrie touch. Mercy, go. Mercy, Mercy! Mercy, go! Mercy, go touch! Dude, our Mercy. Our Mercy is so slow. Oh no, I don't know. She had the idea way too late, so it's okay. I mean, mistakes happen. I'm not really sure. And like, I mean, I know for a fact that going for that Ashe is not a mistake because nobody spotted. But like the fact that nobody else has spotted her is definitely like an unfortunate call. But I really want to know like the Mercy's rank. I mean, she didn't play bad or anything, but you can tell like when the awareness is low or slow, that's definitely a gold player thing. It's unfortunate. It's okay. I think I'd like to keep the Zen from my support, from my other support, because Zen actually gave me a lot of outplayability, if that's even a word. Gave me a lot of outplayability options because in a matchup like this, we don't need much healing. We need utility. The only thing that I would say is that Trance doesn't get that much value in a team comp like this. Because most of the time I'm 1v1ing people, and she has to, in this matchup specifically, needs to play all the way in the back. So the Trance kind of like, it's just not going to get a lot of value, unfortunately. But honestly, the Mercy, like, the damage boosts were there. I'm not really sure if I don't know why she switched, because I feel like she was playing very, very well. The only like thing that she was like, I was like, wow, what are you doing? It was like in the last second there when she did not ult and to touch earlier. But other than that, her ults were on point, her reses were on point. I mean, my DPS also, oh my god, I just didn't notice that my DPS were that good. I mean, I knew that they were good, but they're not, they're keeping up with the damage, because I'm the one who's getting damage boosted. Anyway, so I was going to start here, surprise someone, because most of the time Hanses start to flank from here, and then we usually get a free pick from here. So let's see. He's already here, I can hear him. So, there you go. Yeah, there you go, that's a free pick that I was talking about. I didn't even finish my sentence, and we already got it, so I'm not really sure what's their tank. He didn't pick it. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna go back high ground because nobody in our team can I? Is that touchable? Okay, I can't do that. Was kind of embarrassing. I'm not really sure if they're throwing or not. Okay, he's back on Orisa. I'm not sure if he didn't pick or he just wasn't on something else. But yeah, because no one on my team. He left. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, guys. Like they're shit talking and then they just gave up. Like, kind of crazy. I'm gonna boop you back, but that's why I was playing behind you, bruh. That's crazy. Like that. I mean, I'm not sure if they were shit talking for real, like they were talking about a different NAS, but I don't know. But this is actually quite embarrassing. But really, really, really key points to highlight for you guys. It's like when you play Orisa, it's really important not to play Orisa as one of those boring gold plat Orisa players when they just literally play to survive and they just don't die. Like they literally AFK in the point, absorb as much damage as possible, absorb as much healing as possible, and then just nothing happens because both Orisas of both teams are just literally kissing each other throughout literally the entire game, and then the Orisa just relies on the DPS to get damage. No! If you play Orisa, your DPS needs to rely on you for making space and getting kills because Orisa is literally that strong. And I mean, she just got nerfed. I understand that because she's that powerful. So like you need to go for flank. Like you need to go for like I mean, you literally guys saw me like. I was 1v1ing people because you literally the highest HP 1v1 in the entire game, and you have such high burst damage, and it's actually crazy. You shoot, stun, boop, and if they like respond to you with like heavy abilities that can kill you and stuff like that, like a nade or something, you have fortify for that. So that's why Orisa is like genuinely like she's kind of crazy. So that's how you play her, and that was one of the perfect demonstrations of how to play Orisa mirror matchup, because we literally like, and keep in mind guys, I need to highlight again that quote unquote if we're talking about a matchup, they had matchup because they had Hanzo, Ashe, Ana, and Kiriko. Like I only had a Zenyatta, but because we played that perfectly, he had the heals, he had everything. So now we're gonna keep this high ground and dominate this guy, and we're gonna go for the soldier because The Orisa's coming back for me, I know that. I'm gonna go for the soldier in a second, because we can ult, we can heal from the ultimate. Yeah, we're okay here. I'm gonna linger here as much as possible. I'm gonna wait for the Hanzo to come back again, because I don't think he knows that I'm here. Yeah, there you go. That was a good Suzu, I'm not gonna lie. But still, not gonna save her. Wow. Yeah, full, like, they didn't, oh my god, that's actually very embarrassing. They didn't even move it 1 meter. Like, wow, I mean, I know they had a lever at some point, but they're not even gonna get it. Because if you play perfectly, guys, you're, like, even against people, like, we just dominated people who should. Okay, now I'm gonna do something very interesting. I'm gonna give them the corner for free, because I'm gonna take the high ground. As long as I kill the soldier, it's game. He's not gonna expect it. Yeah, there you go. I knew it! I know that's exactly what he's gonna do. Now we're gonna drop on the Hanzo. I'm gonna fortify storm arrows. He can't do anything. Yeah, it's over. It's game. It's game. It's literally... They literally got outplayed in every freaking aspect! A bigger, better, and stronger! Sorry guys, I needed to get that out of my system, but I made sure that I backed that over. I backed that from the mic so I don't yell in your ears, but... We absolutely dominated, eliminated, terminated, and exterminated these guys back to the lobbies, and probably there's a high chance we did all of that, you know, termination, elimination, extermination, back to Fortnite even, because I'm just gonna let you guys know, like, enemy team, you should not be playing Overwatch. You're like, they didn't even say anything. Like, come on, you can't be shit talking and then not saying a damn word after you lose. Oh, I think they're gonna get to 5-stack because they're all Xbox. Well, if there's a will, there's a way, and if there's, I think that's like the perfect demonstration of how to dominate. Not only by playing tank, literally we single-handedly carried that. I know for a fact that my Zenyatta was the biggest factor in me winning that. But let's all be honest, we played that perfectly, almost no mistakes. And keep in mind, I didn't even play that perfectly. I know my aim was not even the best because that's like literally my first game of the day. But as long as you have the game sense, know what to do, and like, I need to highlight this. I know the outro is gonna be too long, but because my entire point is educational content with a little bit of entertainment. I hopefully a lot more than just a little bit. But they had matchup. Like, I keep saying this because I was literally playing on mercies and heals against the most high burst damage dealers in the entire game. Hanzo, Orisa, Ana, Ana can name me, Kiriko, Kitsune. I was going against a Kiriko Nano, and an Ash. Like, there's a lot of things that I literally, there's no way I could have survived that. But because we literally played the map, we played cover, we take as minimal, we minimize the amount of damage we taken, we maximize the amount of damage that we did, and we managed to dominate the enemy team and win a mirror matchup just to rub it on their faces. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like the video, just subscribe for new, share with friends. If you learned, I think you too, and we should get you guys all into the next one. Peace and bye.